Legends, welcome back. In our continuing series on the Mission Possible, this is going to be your latest mission status update. The mission status updates are any changes in the drip ecosystem that you really need to be aware of to ensure that you have a smooth operation on your mission. Let's get to it. What we're going to go over is some important dogs information on the dogs token, the state of mind, making sure that you guys are mentally ready because it's about to get started. We're going to any kind of updates for the ecosystem. The team leader, got some info on that. If you're going to be a team leader, being aware of the prices. Again, I want to emphasize the ladies of the faucet for any lady legends that we have out there. I'll address that. Drip garden notes and the piggy bank notes. Let's get in there. All right, first thing, the drip dog tokens. The auto compounding for the dog single asset staking is going to be huge because it takes the BNB, which goes to the stakers and automatically buys dogs with it and is staked in the dog's BNB farm for you. You don't even have to do it. And for using the auto compounding pool, you reduce your taxes on the dogs 25% faster. Since the BNB is coming from the tax on the dogs, when people dump it without reducing their tax, this means that the BNB just goes out of the dogs and right back into the dogs only, and into the account of the users who keep their capital in the platform longer. So essentially what I'm saying is you have to be making this decision because on the 15th September, when we get our dog tokens back, or for somebody that's going to be new on the 18th of October when it opens, you got to understand what you want to do with your tokens. So that's why I said you want to start thinking about it now, start planning it out. And some more information on the dogs. All the dogs have the same tax implications. Adding liquidity or creating the LP tokens or taking them out of LP tokens, there is no tax. Crediting dogs is not taxed. Claiming your dogs from the contract is not taxed. Using your dogs and playing the roulette or any of the games that come along are not taxed. The only time you are taxed on your dog tokens is if you try to sell them or if you send them to another wallet. That's the only time you're going to be taxed. And they said the reason why you need to tax is if you send to a different wallet is to prevent the people from exploiting the system. Because, people are always going to try. So, of course, Forex and the team are going to do what they got to do to prevent them exploiting the wallet. Your state of mind. Is your mindset right? Are you ready for what's to come? You have to be mentally prepared because sometimes it's going to be turbulent. It's going to be decisions that has to be made on a whim, and you need to be able to make those decisions. Do you have your growth mindset and not a fixed mindset? Are you willing to learn? These MPC video series are opening up your mind because as you see, there are so many different parts of the ecosystem, so many different streams of income that you can make from one ecosystem. Make sure that you have a growth mindset, which means that you can learn different things every day. Always be willing to learn, never be a closed book, always want to be an open book. Absorb that information like a sponge. Have you planned out your strategies in your COPs? Guys, we went over this from the beginning. You have to have this stuff planned out because you don't want to be making strategic moves without having strategized the moves. You don't want to be making moves on the whim. You need to sit down with you and your partner, or if you're doing this solo, create those COPs. The COPs are your circles of prosperity. From here, I'm going to take it from here, then go to here, into here, and then back here. Then from there, I'm going to go back to here, and then what the circles are. You need to have them done before the 18th of October. Have you set your goals? You need to have your short-term and long-term goals, especially if this is like your drip account. Okay, well, this drip account is for the next 6 months. This drip account is for the next year. This one for the 18 months, whatever. This drip garden is for this. Drip garden is for this. You've seen the multi-strategy and the flexibility, especially when it comes to the drip garden game or the piggy banks, because it's a game and the winner is the ones that compound the most. So please have it on paper, be ready, have your goals. And ready or not, when the 15th comes, we get our dog credits. And when the 18th comes and the farm opens up, it don't matter if your ass is ready or not. If you're not, it's your fault. You cannot say Mike didn't send the video. Psh, it ain't happened this way. I ensure that all my legends have been getting ready since April. So it's on you. You need to be ready. 18 October, you're down to like 43 days now before the farm comes open. Because when it comes up, it's going to be moving quick. Things are going to be moving. Here's a new thing. Here comes the scratchy. Here comes the dogs of war. Here comes the roulette game. It's going to be coming. All the marketing, the fun, everything's going to be going on. You need to have been planned. Because if you were ready and you had your strategies planned out and your COPs, you already were ready. Like I said, you want to be ready and not get ready. Also, hopefully you guys have narrowed it down and you're this close, you're sitting on the fence and you're this close to deciding if you're going to do this as an individual endeavor or you're going to do this as a team leader. Because like I said, once the FOMO kicks into all your friends and family that, oh man, I was doing this. Oh man, I saw the drip commercial today on TV. Oh, I saw the drip commercial today on the website or YouTube. Hey man, I want to get in. Hey lady legend, I want to get in. Now, like I said, now you have to make that decision. Are you going to help them out and give them your buddy address, or are you going to give them someone else's? You need to decide now. You don't want to wait till the last second and then be caught off guard. Well, hey, Mr. Legend, tell me about it. Larry Legend. Now you're thinking, man, I really don't want to be a team leader. I don't have time to make these videos. Like I said, if you're going to do that, but you know you want them to be in drip, then like I said, you can always use give them your buddy address, then refer them to Legacy 7 Crypto so they get all the information that they need. I mean, it's not the same as you doing it, but it's better than you having them come under you and then you provide them no leadership. That's not cool. If you're going to do it, you need to be the best you can be. And as you see, that's exactly what I'm doing. When I decided to do this, I'm going to give out the best videos. My son was telling me, Dad, you have to put those clickbait video titles in there. Not happening. If I don't go past the 500 subscribers, that's fine. I know those 500 legends are in the best YouTube community out there, period. Because I see the other YouTubers copying my stuff now, but it came to my legends first. The MP series is unmatched out there, and I know that because I'm making it from the heart for my legends. So either way, you need to decide if it's going to be individual endeavor, meaning it's going to be you and you're not going to tell nobody and show nobody. Because if they know you're in it and when they start FOMO session, they're going to come to you. I guarantee. Or you're going to be a team leader. Let's move on. The ecosystem. Let's go through it real quick. We know the drip faucet is the foundation. A lot of people I see out there have huge gardens and no faucet. I don't understand how they went into the drip garden or the piggy bank and the faucet. The faucet is the foundation. Everything begins and ends in the faucet. You need that foundation and you need to create a solid one. You need to set your goal. Okay, I want 5,000 drip tokens. Once you hit that number, then you can move into the other things. If you choose that you want to do it any other way, that's really on you. It's just my recommendation, but I don't give out no financial advice because I'm not a financial advisor. Drip garden. I already showed you guys in the MP why 60,000 plant increments are important, why the multi-wallets are important, why your LPs are important. Watch the videos. The pig pen. Have you hit your minimum goal as far as the pigs you want to have in there before the 18th? The piggy bank. Are you going to set stakes? Are you going to put the stakes in there? Are you going to put time locks? As you know, I'm doing my one big giant one. I'm up to 3 million piglets in there. No time lock. But I'm going to keep compounding every day and getting that 3% until the 18th. And then, because you have to understand the prices are low now because the farm is not open. The drip garden is not where it needs to be or where it's going to be, or it could be, because the farm is not open. The pig pen is not paying out like it will once the farm is open. Once you have all the pools and all the farms open, you guys are going to see right there. Even though they're not open, you need to have your COPs and LPs ready for the farms. Your COPs and your LPs are ready. Well, you don't need the LPs for the pools. Okay, well, I'm going to get into the ETH pool, single stake pool. Do you have your ETH tokens sitting there waiting for you? They need to be in your wallet ready for you. Either on your cold wallet, your ledger, or whatever you have, they need to be sitting there ready, especially come close to the 18th. You need to be moving everything to where it needs to be sitting. So on the 18th, that whatever time it opens, you need to be in there quick. Be prepared. Be ready. Don't get ready. Stay ready. For the team leaders, if you want to say, okay, well, this is what the animal farm is, those pitch decks that Forex put out are the perfect example. They straight and short, right to the point of what the scratchy is, what the animal farm is. I know that he's redoing the drip white paper because it's really long, and I'm sure he's going to come out with a drip pitch deck, which will be poof poof. This is what drip is. Bam, 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 bam. Oh, okay. There you go. If not, I created a separate video in the MP series of why drip. Why get into drip? I don't know what drip is. That MP is going to address that. And if they decide, yeah, I want to invest in drip, the next video is getting into drip. That's another MP is already being released. Use these to help get the information out. Like I say, they will come. The people are going to come. Are you ready? Price awareness. You've already set your MPs. You've watched all the MPs. You've decided on your COPs. Now you have to be aware of the price, because you say, okay, well, Mike, I want to have 100 dog pig tokens in there by the 18th. But now the price done went from 78, 88, 98, 108. Here it is October 1st. The pig tokens are now $150 a token because it's so close to the date. And your goal was 100. You may need to get them now. Or you're going to dollar cost averaging. You need to have all that set. That's why I'm just saying you need to be aware of the price, because you don't want to say, okay, well, I'm going to save $78 a piece, so I only need $780 to get 10, or $7,800 to get 100. And then you wait till the first. Now they're $150 a token. It is what it is. So just be aware of the price and whatever your goal is. Keep an eye out of the price versus your strategy. And as we know with the faucet, it's not about the price at all. It's about that accumulation that you have in the deposit bucket. That is it. Because the deposit bucket never changes. When you get to 1,000 drips tokens in that deposit, that means every single day for the next however many days, you're going to get 10 drip tokens. Period. Drip can go to $1,000, you're still going to get 10 drip tokens. Drip can go to $5, you're still going to get 10 drip tokens every single day. Let's move. Another shout out to the ladies of the faucet. For my lady legends that are not inside or not a member of the ladies of the faucet, please do yourself a great service and join the ladies of the faucet. I will put the link in the description for their Telegram and the Twitter group. It's the ladies of the faucet. They aim to empower women and allow each other to shine freely in their own way. Like minds, like success. Be empowered. The ladies are on a mission. The ladies are fully backed by L7 Crypto. If they need anything, I'm here to support them. I didn't realize some of the lady legends are already in there. The links will be in the description. Please, if you're a lady legend, join. The drip garden. Now, here's some info on the drip garden, just in case you didn't know. Now you know. Since it does not have a max payout like drip does, and the piggy bank, it is sustainable. Oh, this was the question. Since it doesn't have a max payout, how will the system be sustainable when the whales reach the plants? What determines the sustainability and what determines the money you make out of the garden is how often you are compounding. Like I've told all my legends, it's a game. You want to compound the most. You want to compound I'd say no more than you. I mean, you don't want to claim no more than once a week. If you claim it more than once a week, you're going to start losing that 3.3. That's just me. That's why we as legends have multiple wallets. Bam. Flexibility. If you start selling and not compounding, the amount you get out of the system reduces and goes to zero after 60 days. So if you say, well, I'm just going to take out every day, 60 days, your wallet is gone. All million plants or whatever you had is gone to zero. You're getting 0% interest after the 60 days. And Forex stated that there are mechanics that are put on the brakes on the people who just apply the sell pressure. They're going in there every day, just sell, 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 sell. It's a game. And if you want to play the high risk game, because you're betting on the increase of the price of the drip tokens, and you want to just go in there and sell, you're just going to shoot yourself in the foot. It is a higher risk model, higher APY. So less restrictions, you get higher APY. Your hyper compounding is going to be higher risk, higher reward. And it's up to each player to determine their risk appetite. It's higher risk than drip, as we know, with the 1%. It's higher than the animal farm pools. However, lower risk compared to the other miners out there. Piggy bank info. Folks, focus on the LP value you're getting and not the piglet price. It's not about the piglet price. It's about the truffles. Because you can't sell the piglets. You can sell the truffles. The piglet price does not stop you from getting your value, which is measured in LPs. And the LPs that you're using is the pigs and the BUSD LPs. The piglet price is constant, but it's inflating due to the people compounding. But it's designed that way, and it's rewarding the people who are compounding. It works. The same thing applies to every part of the ecosystem. If you're in the Faucet and you compound every day, your deposit is going to grow compared to that person that's only compounding twice a week or whatever. Same thing in the garden. That person that's compounding and growing their garden is going to be exponential compared to the people that are draining every couple of days. And the same applies to the piggy bank. It's a value transfer from people doing negative actions, claiming, to people doing positive actions, compounding, and ensures the sustainability. There are many factors involved in the piggy bank to go over, but behavior of yourself against the community is what matters. And that's the whole thing. You have to understand that the piggy bank is a game as well as the garden. So if you're going to play the game, you need to play accordingly. Of course, you want to win. You don't want to be, cut your nose off to spite your face. Oh, I got one flat tire. Let me go ahead and shoot all three of them, the other three. You don't want to operate like that. You want to win. And that's why me and my legends, they already know why we discuss the multi-wallet functions for the garden in laddering your piggy banks. Make a few with the time locks and some without. So if you need the money, that's available. Because if you make one big stake in piggy bank and it's time locked, you can't do anything in between once it starts until it unlocks. So that's what I'm saying. You have to think about what you're doing. So like I said, you can always match. Well, I'm going to do a 30-day time lock and I'm going to do a 30-day time locked. Anyhow, let's keep on moving. OUTBRIEF. We discussed all the DRIPS ecosystem updates. I've given you guys the latest info distributed out to all my legends. OUTBRIEF complete. This is for information and educational purposes only, never intended as any type of financial advice because I'm not a financial advisor. Remember, this is an individual endeavor. You do what's best for you, your family, and your family's finances. Crypto is risky. Only use risk capital. Do not invest money that you cannot lose. We have the best community and the best development team in all of crypto. That's why we're going to be successful. Increase your knowledge, reduce your risk. Look at the MP series. I know there's a lot of them out there. I know a lot of the legends have told me, Mike, hey, I have my own playlist. I created a playlist for you guys, and they're in the proper order. So you can just go out there and download the MPs and watch them. If you have any questions at all to any of you legends listening, first thing, subscribe, like the video, ask me the questions. If I can answer the question easily inside the comment, I will. If I need to make a more thorough explanation or answer, I will create a video specifically for it. And you've seen it done. That's how I take care of my legends. Because it's not about me, it's about you. I'm trying to help everybody's bag grow because there's too much money out here just for me to be greedy. And as always, guys, please like, share, comment, subscribe. Before the video ends, please hit that subscription button. Turn on your notifications. And of course, hit a like. If this was good information for you, hit a like button. I'm not asking for much. Like I said, I could care less if you're on the team. If you're listening to this video and you are a subscriber, or you're listening to the video and you're not a subscriber, you're still a legend. You took time out of your day to spend it with me for a few minutes, learning something new about the drip ecosystem, especially hopefully something that you didn't know. Because just hearing repetitive stuff over and over that you already know, that defeats the purpose. It's useless. To all of my legends, say it with me, engage.